Hello, this video will show how to install tinytex in RStudio. There are three parts in this video. The first part I'm going to talking about how to install the R and RStudio, and the second part, which is the main part, how to install the tinytex package, and the last one we're going to use a file to test whether this installation is going to work or not. First, we're talking about how to install the R or RStudio in your own computer. Make things easier, I would recommend those several YouTube channels. So to install the R first, in Windows, please check this link. And for Mac, check this link. And for the RStudio, we have a video which will tell how to install both in Windows and in Mac. Okay, so here I would recommend the newest version of both R and RStudio. And the next, please watch the videos and then make sure you install your R and RStudio properly in your computer. And then to install the tinytex package, our starting point here is you have your R and RStudio installed in your own computer properly, like this. Okay, if everything is right, then you should have something like this. You have RStudio, right? Like this. Okay, now we're gonna talking about how we're gonna use this instruction to install the tinytex package. First, we open the RStudio like this one, right here. Okay, and then we need to introduce a little bit about RStudio. RStudio basically has four parts. Okay, the first part is this so-called RMD file. If you open an RMD file, this is kind of the so-called source file. They account most of the time the biggest part of the screen. And then on the bottom of it, the so-called console right here. And then on the right side, we have some ancillary pieces here. The first one is about the environment, and the bottom part is about, yes, you see here, files, plots, and packages here. Okay, so the left-hand side part, the left part is mainly for running commands. Okay, so that's why here, if we copy this code, right, the whole thing, copy and paste. You copy first and paste to the RStudio here to the console right here. You paste it, right, and then you hit enter in the keyboard to run. Since I already have it, I'm not gonna do it here. So in your own computer, if you is the first time, you just copy this one and hit run. The key, hit the enter key in the keyboard. And after that, you're gonna what? You're gonna close the R markdown. Okay, just hit this cross sign, and then open it again. Reopen RStudio, and then run the following command The same thing, you copy and paste it back to the, excuse me, this is a little mess. Yes, we can make it bigger, okay? So right here. Yes, just with the new code, okay, here. See? And then hit the enter key again. Then that's it. The tinytex package should be installed properly. Actually, there is a way to check whether your tinytex package is installed correctly or not. If you just split this right-hand side a little bit bigger, you see there is a tab for package. Here, you could just see all the packages installed in your own RStudio. Here you just use the search one. You just use tinytex. Here you go. So in my case, this package is properly installed in my RStudio. So this is the way to tell whether it's installed correctly or not. All right. Now I'm talking about a kind of a common problem. If you are the first time to install tinytex package in RStudio, you may encounter the error message like this. This error message is this red part, okay? So basically says to install the tinytex package, this one, that's our goal, right? It needs the RTools, okay? How can we, it says, since the RTools are not installed in your own computer, the installation of the tinytex cannot be completed. So that's why we need to go to this website, this link. You just hit this link, right? This link actually is right here. You can put it right here. Take a look. Okay. In the link, right here. Yes, I want to make it bigger, okay? Right here. So those are our tools. So here, the newest version actually is 4.3, but I would not recommend this one because this is for our development, okay? So it may have some errors. I would say the best one, just download this one. You just hate this one. It will download this RTools because this is the exe file. So you just double click, it will run automatically itself. So follow the instructions there. You should install this RTools pretty much, in several minutes, I would say that, because this is a big file, okay? So just do it. After that, and then you back to this one, this slide again, and then just copy the first one into the RStudio, hit enter, close RStudio, and then copy and this command and then paste to the console of the RStudio, hit enter. That should get this done, I'm pretty sure. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Just the last comment. Other than this tinytex package, right? Because sometimes you may need to install some other packages. But actually, there is a shortcut to do that. You just hit this package tab, right? And then hit this install, and then you just input the package name. For example, in my case, I may need a mplot right here. See, just hit this one, and then check this install dependencies, and then click the install, and then the R will install the packages you want. Okay, named like this. Okay, that's the way to install. All right, assume you have the R RStudio, tinytex all installed properly. Finally we could just test whether we're gonna do it, whether it's gonna work or not. Okay, so how are we gonna do it? Here I created a simple RMD file right here. You download this file and then save it in the folder, and then open your R Markdown here, okay? RStudio, and then go to the file, open the file. You just open the file here, as in our case. Yes, this is install tinytex, right? Yeah, because we're gonna, yes, that's the file. This test file, you open it, right? Now you open the text file. How to run this file? You just hit the little triangle of the net and choose, actually you can either knit to HTML, PDF, or Word. Okay, it can generate 3 formats. But here I really want you to try whether you can generate the PDF or not. So in this case, you just hit this one and then see this R is running now. Okay, it's running. And then a PDF file will pop out right here. See, this is a PDF file. Okay, here you go. So if everything is right, you should get this one, okay? And you can also get a what? You can knit it to a HTML file. Here you go. Yes, we just make it a little bit smaller right here. This is it. Yes, right here. And also what? We can also run to a Word file, knit to Word. Here you go. You can see right here. So this is the amazing part of the RStudio, okay? Just one file, right? Test.rmd file. It can be generated into 3 formats: HTML, PDF, and Word. And here you can see we can run the R code right here, you know, right here, the plot. So I hope this video to help you at least in 2 aspects. Number 1, help you to install the tinytex package properly in your own computer, and then you can generate PDF files. Second, I hope this one can help you understand a little bit deeper about the R Markdown, because this is a very useful tool. I would say that, okay, it's not only for our course, but it's gonna help you a lot, especially for graduate students. You're gonna write reports, you're gonna write papers. This RStudio definitely is a very powerful tool. Okay, That's all I want to say. Hopefully this video will help you a little bit, and thank you for watching.